Saturday night cavalcade of sports features. Brought to you by America's largest selling quality cigar, El Producto, the cigar with natural mild. El Productos are made with special tobaccos that are aged for years, mellowed in wood for natural mild. Brother, you never had it so mild. And by Gillette, maker of the 195 adjustable razor and the remarkable Super Blue Blade that gives all but unbelievable shaving comfort. Foamy, the cream of all instant lathers. And Rate Guard, the new power spray deodorant for men.
Welcome to the fight of the week. I'm Don Dunphy, your ringside commentator. Tonight's 10-round heavyweight fight from Freedom Hall at the Kentucky Fair and Exposition Center in Louisville features undefeated Cassius Clay, 1960 Olympic champion from Louisville, and hard-hitting, aggressive Alex Miteff of New York City. Clay, only 19 years old, has gotten off to a flying start as a pro, winning all 8 of his bouts and scoring 5 knockouts. As an amateur, he won the Olympic and National AAU light heavyweight titles and the Golden Gloves heavyweight crown. The 26-year-old Miteff, who hails from Argentina and fights out of New York, is rated as a rough, tough cookie in the squared circle. Once number 4 among the heavyweights, he has been held back because he cuts too easily. In 35 fights, Miteff has won 24, lost 10, and drawn once. He has KO'd 14 opponents and was stopped 4 times, 3 of these because of cuts. Miteff stands 6 feet 1/2 inch, while Clay is 6'2 1/2. At the State Athletic Board weigh-in this morning, Miteff was 210 pounds, while Clay was a light 188. In just a few minutes, a 10-round heavyweight fight between Alex Miteff and Cassius Clay will get underway. We're ready now to get festivities underway here in Freedom Hall, so let's go up into the center of the ring and our good friend, the announcer, George Lewis.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have as our guest this evening the former heavyweight champion of the world, Ezzard Charles. All right, Ezzard. Ezzard Charles. And ladies and gentlemen, also in the ring tonight, the former welterweight champion who last week lost his title to Benny Perrette in a split decision, Emil Griffith. This is a William H. King presentation. The ring officials are assigned here by the Kentucky State Athletic Board of Control, H.D. Glenn, Deputy Commissioner. Your judges are Walter Beck and Bill Cook. Your timekeeper, Ed Roby. Counting at the knockdowns, Art Gehring. Your attending physician, Dr. C. Wabner. Your referee, Don Asbury. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing, and presenting from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing 188 pounds, Cassius Clay. And his opponent from Argentina, weighing 210 pounds, Alex Miteff.
Excuse me. You boys both had your instructions today at the State Board of Athletic Control office. So without further ado, we'll shake hands now. We'll come out fighting, and good luck to you both.
Okay. Scoring here in Louisville is on the 5 points must system. 5 points to the winner of the round, 4 or less to the loser. In an even round, they each get 5. They have the mandatory 8 count. If a man goes down, if a man is floored 3 times in 1 round, that is the end. It's an 18-foot ring, 8-ounce gloves. Here's round 1. Miteff in the black trunks, Clay in the white. As you'll notice, Clay has very quick hands. Miteff likes to be the aggressor. I haven't seen him quite press so much as he's been doing tonight so far. He's a good two-fisted battler. However, if Clay continues to rip in those punches, he may open a cut or two on Miteff. At 188 pounds, Clay is lightning fast. A lot of those punches are blocked, by the way. This will unquestionably be the toughest fighter that Clay has been in with so far in his undefeated march. A minute and a half left in round one. A real salvo by Clay. One minute to go in round one. Clay has really opened fast. Seconds to go in round one. There's the bell. Coming up to round two in Louisville in the beautiful Freedom Hall. Alex Miteff, the black trunks, Cassius Clay in the white. Clay had a big first round. It's scheduled for 10. Don Asbury, the referee. Miteff himself has scored heavily here. He could have hurt Clay with one of those punches on the far side of the ring. Hooks to the body are calculated to do no good, to use a cliche. Now Clay has gone flat on his feet to get more power in his punches. Miteff evening up things a little bit. Oh, these are thunderous punches the boys are unwielding here in round two. A little bit more than a minute left in this round. Clay has been hurt a little bit. has been slowed down to a walk. Miteff is willing to take one or two or three to give one. Round two almost over. There's the bell ending round two. I don't think either man heard the bell. Back to the corner with Cassius Clay, who had 188 pounds tonight, is 4.5 pounds lighter than the last time he fought. Facing him is trainer Angelo Dundee and his second, Solomon McTeer, who is a fighter himself. Clay is managed by a Louisville sponsoring group of 11 managers led by Bill Faversham, who once boxed and played football. Alex Miteff in his corner has the Emil Griffith crew. Howard Albert and Gil Clancy. Gil Clancy in front of him, Howard Albert on the left, and coming from California to help tonight, a young man named Roy Perry, who has fighters out on the coast himself. Miteff, after a very rugged first round for Clay, Miteff has come roaring back here to make the contest very even, in our opinion, as we come up to round three. There's the bell. Clay in the white trunks, Miteff in black. Quite a repertoire, hasn't he? Miteff paid for that. Two questions here. How much head punching can Miteff take? How much body punching can the younger 19-year-old Clay take? Miteff wants to get in there and hold if he can. He's 12 pounds heavier. And if Clay is smart, he'll stay out of the clinches. One minute to go in round three. Ten seconds to go in round three. There's the bell. The bell is sounded for round four. Cassius Clay in white trunks. Alex Miteff in black. Scheduled for 10 rounds. Cassius Clay undefeated after 8 fights. He's been well schooled, you can see by his moves. He knows all the punches. Miteff probably figures that Clay is 6 feet 2.5. There's so much to aim at, he just throws at the body and figures he'll hit something. Miteff isn't getting in the solid punches to the head that Clay is. His punches to the head so far have been grazing punches, but not to the body. They've been hard. Clay, the good counter puncher. About a minute left in round 4. Clay is holding on for a change. Somebody's going to break an arm in there. There's the bell ending round 4. Referee Don Asbury talking to Gil Clancy, the trainer of Alex Miteff. Incidentally, Asbury, a former fighter himself, was a good one. He was the All-Navy light heavyweight champion back in 1932. And now our referee, Don Asbury, is also a psychologist. He's got a degree in psychology. Here's something of interest to all sports fans. Saturday is Sports Day on ABC. The best in boxing, the best in bowling on Make That Fair after the fight. And NCAA football, the cream of the college crop. Next Saturday, it will be Michigan State University against the University of Michigan at Ann Arbor. And tomorrow, the American Football League television games are Buffalo at Houston and Dallas at Denver. Check your local paper for time and station on ABC, television's #1 network for sports. Round 5 here in Louisville. Cassius Clay, the white trunks, Alex Miteff in black. Clay opens fast every round. He's a picture fighter. Miteff, rugged and tough and game, as you can see. So far as we can see, Miteff has not been cut. Clay has just been too fast for Miteff most of the time. A minute and a half left in round 5 of a 10-rounder. Now Miteff is very puffy around the left eye. There's a swelling there, and it looks as though it might close. One minute to go in round 5. Now there's a trickle of blood below the left eye of Alex Miteff. Clay just outspeeding the veteran. 10 seconds to go in round 5. There's the bell. You never had it. Coming up to round 6 here in Freedom Hall at the Kentucky Exposition Center. Cassius Clay, the white trunks, Alex Miteff in black. Miteff, formerly from Argentina, now of New York City, weighing 210. Clay from Louisville weighs 188. Miteff is pretty far behind in our estimation, and his hope is to get in a desperation punch. He's still a dangerous puncher, Miteff is. Miteff's left eye closing rapidly. Trickle of blood below it. That's Miteff down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He doesn't know where he is. They're going to stop it, and they should. It's a knockout victory for Cassius Clay. That's Alex Miteff. He went as far as he could. Flesh, blood, and sinews couldn't carry him any further. Cassius Clay comes over to commiserate with him. Howie Albert with the glasses and Gil Clancy, his trainer, wiping him off. A sudden surprise ending. There's a very happy Angelo Dundee talking with referee Don Asbury. Cassius Clay, Solomon McTeer, his very good friend, putting the robe on him. And Cassius Clay continues undefeated. He has now won 9 in a row and 6 by knockouts. I think this was his toughest bout so far, without any question. But after the 3rd round, it was Clay just roaring and pulling away, showing a fine arsenal, a fine repertory of punches. Alex Miteff is getting a hand as he comes over. Pats Clay on the shoulder. I guess Miteff got hit with every punch in the book. A gamer fighter would have gone down earlier. He just ran out of gas. For a time in the 2nd round, it seemed that Miteff was taking command of the fight and was possibly going to win it. But Clay is a much better fighter than most people had figured for a young fellow of only 8 fights. There's Alex Miteff. Roy Perry now wiping him off. There's the time.
And 45 seconds of the 6th round, and the winner by a TKO, Cassius Clay.